cut the intro short, whatever.
Well, you know, we haven't done this in a while, so we don't know what we're doing. Well, at least, I never knew how to run this game. You know, it was all Dan. Okay. Hi, everybody.
So,
I hope people are there.
Yeah.
You know.
Ditto.
So.
Great, William. Thank you so much. You're the man.
Apparently, it's been since September that we haven't played. Yeah. I barely remember who you are.
I barely remember who I am too.
Do you know what you're doing?
The cameras are on the wrong side.
What do you mean?
Okay, look at me.
Yes.
Look at me in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, see, on the camera you're looking away from me. So the cameras are... Okay, so tonight's going to be just an ongoing series of screw-ups. Because I don't remember how to run this anymore, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to give everybody nausea as I move the cameras on the screen. So just don't look at this for a second.
And don't unplug the laptop.
That's a good...
Oh my God, my laptop's power cord is being very picky. So you can't possibly give everybody a seizure doing that. That's way too slow.
Well, it's probably pretty unpleasant. I'll say that. Yeah.
Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. Here we go.
Whew.
Well, hello again, everybody. Oh, what have you done?
It's fine. I think it's fine. We're still on. The light is green. The trap is clean.
No, I'm just always worried about the power cord.
No, you should be.
Just, I think it's okay.
Yep.
If we lose power in the middle, well. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you. So William helps us so much.
He
all
does.
The time, right?
Maybe. What do you want for Christmas?
He didn't tell us what he wants for Christmas because he's always he's our man on the street, confirming that things are actually working. So yes, welcome to another fabulous Book of War.
Fabulous Book of War.
In season 2 here. This is episode 17. If you're new to the show, ignore the first 4 minutes because it usually doesn't look quite like that. But of course, maybe viewers are wondering what Book of War is, Isabelle.
What is Book of War?
I'm glad you asked. Book of War is our lightweight, easy to learn, fast-paced war game based on classic D&D, traditional D&D, like first edition, original edition, things like that. And we have run for a number of years, and it runs very fast. It's very easy to play.
Easy.
Fairly exciting. I have simulated billions of simulations on a computer to try to get things balanced right. And you can find more at oedgames.com.
Very good. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
For this wonderful introduction.
Right. Great. I sort of got that right. So we were playing pretty regularly, bi-weekly through most of the year and most of last year. And as Isabelle said, we played up through September, and then we've had to go on hiatus.
Yes. Mostly because of me.
Right. Why is that?
Because I'm busy.
With what? With nonsense?
With nonsense. I'm busy with nonsense. That's right.
Or good stuff.
Well, no, it's good stuff for me. You know, it could be nonsense for other people. I think my dad thinks it's a little nonsense because I was talking to him tonight.
Really?
You know,
what did he say?
Nothing. He didn't say. We just went, huh? Kind of like, all right.
I'll say that my parents are very interested in what you're doing. So they now all of a sudden they want to talk more about you than they want to talk about me.
Which is a
now.
first. They never wanted to talk about me.
Getting a little. We just do all of our therapy sessions online now in public. But the point is, you have had a dramatically accelerating.
Oh, dramatically! I like that. That's a good way of introducing.
Acting career.
I started doing some acting.
Yeah.
And it seems to be going pretty well for me, and I'm having a good time, and I'm being cast in some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and there's stuff that I just put on Facebook that maybe you guys want to check out.
So you're talking about the Elijah Rodriguez production.
That's right.
That you are.
I'm the murderer.
Yeah. So there is. So currently on YouTube, there is a short thriller starring Isabelle. And directed by written and directed by Elijah Rodriguez, called The Perfect Daughter. If you're on YouTube, I've got a link to it right now on this event.
Great.
To be clear, if you are searching on YouTube for The Perfect Daughter, we are not talking about the 2016 Lifetime movie by the same name.
Isn't it A Perfect Daughter, the name? Actually?
I don't think so. Maybe.
No,
you know
yeah,
more
I think
about it than
it's
I do.
A Perfect Daughter.
Anyway, so when I was searching for it, what did the trick was to do The Perfect Daughter Rodriguez.
Got it.
Elijah's last name, obviously.
Gotcha.
That takes you to it. And the thumbnail, I don't know if you noticed it, but when you're searching for it, the thumbnail is
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you look very nice in the thumbnail.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't look crazy at all.
Not a bit.
No, not a bit.
Yeah.
It's later on I look crazy.
So look for The Perfect Daughter on the link, and thank you, William, for that. That's the link right there.
Yeah, you're right. It is The Perfect Daughter. All right.
Yeah. All right. It's really good. It's really good. The whole time I watched it the first time, I was going, "Oh my God, that's brilliant! It's brilliant! It's brilliant!"
Yeah. Thank you.
It's really good.
Yeah, good. And then tomorrow I'm in a student production. I play a psychic. Next week I play an angry shopper in a production called In Dutch, and I just got cast for a play for a community theater in the Bronx that's called Urban Waves, part of The Point, and we are going to do Almost Maine, the play Almost Maine.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So
Great.
yeah.
So Isabelle is so busy, like from day to day. She's always doing something different. It's so exciting and interesting and hard.
Yeah, and there's been and I've been doing tours, and I've been doing background work, extra work for TV, and that's kind of a juggling exercise because of a COVID test that we have to do, to be on set. So, it's been really hard to find time for this.
Very much so. Very much so. And
when I do have time, I'm tired.
Right.
But like today, I'm really tired.
Yeah. And you're working on the weekends. I mean, you've had shoots late at night on Saturdays and early in the morning. Like, you've had to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning on Sunday and stuff like that.
Yeah.
On average, how many COVID tests a week do you take nowadays?
Well, so each production you have to take usually 2 COVID tests. So if you're going to work one day for background, you need to take 2 COVID tests. So sometimes it's actually 1 COVID test somewhere and then a rapid test that day on set.
Right.
Some productions do that, so it depends. So, but sometimes I'll take like 3 or 4 tests a week. And if you have, in one production, they want you to take 2 tests before the fitting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you have a costume fitting, you have to take 2 tests, and then you have to take 2 tests for the day of the shoot, which is kind of funny. So like just to work one day, you'll have 4 tests.
So we feel that we're pretty well defended against COVID in this household. We're probably going to know.
I think we're going to know pretty quickly.
In about 24 hours.
Yeah. If I test positive, we'll know pretty quickly. So anyway. So it's been fun.
It's been amazing. It's really been amazing to watch. It's so exciting to watch. You're so good at it.
Well, thank you.
I'm so glad you're doing this.
Yeah,
and people can see on The Perfect Daughter.
Yeah.
So obviously, and if people want to know more about what Isabelle's been up to, we just in the last week we released a new breakfast briefing, which is
breakfast
one of our
meeting.
We should add that. We should add.
Followed by breakfast meeting.
But our occasional breakfast briefing patrons exclusive. So if you are a patron of the Wandering DMs channel, you can go watch our double-length breakfast briefing on Isabelle on acting.
And if you're not a patron, you should become one.
Definitely.
So that way you can learn all about me before I get like super fucking famous.
That's correct. You could say I knew her when.
I knew her when. I internet knew her when.
Correct.
That's right.
Right.
All right. I'm glad we got that.
Supporters
out of the way.
leveling up. I should say that. Supporters leveling up. Get the breakfast briefing. Right. Okay, so that's great, and a couple other things coming up on the Wandering DMs channel. So we are doing this December 11th here, so it's going into the holiday season. Yep, right.
Oh my God.
So we're mid-December here. I'm glad we got at least one more for season 2 in here.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we should do it New Year's Eve, actually.
I enjoy that a lot. I'm so glad you said that. I really.
Because first of all, I don't want to go out because it's I just don't, you know. So why not?
Like just today, you were dodging.
Oh my God! Today was SantaCon. Right? I went swimming because the pool that I like is in the city, and then I went candy shopping for Christmas. Oh my God, the candies I got were amazing. I had to dodge the goddamn Santas, you know. It's early enough so they're not, drowning in their own pool of urine and vomit yet.
When nowadays on YouTube, when you archive the show, they ask me like what's the content of this show? Is like full of obscenities and horrible things, and I go no.
Sometimes hardcore problems are actually battery problems. Oh no. Okay.
That actually did that crossed my mind as well. Actually, if the thing
is it the power cord then that I should?
No, the battery inside the machine.
The battery inside the machine.
Suspect.
Oh.
Yeah. If the cord's plugged in and it says it's not charging, I agree.
Then you unplug it and plug it back in, and then it charges.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's a little iffy, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hallowed Unrest. Thank you for pointing that out. Actually,
for checking it out.
That's actually very helpful. Yeah.
SantaCon.
New Year's Eve.
Okay,
so great. So I love that last time. So let's plan on doing New Year's Eve, and maybe that'll be the end of season 2 right there.
Yeah,
it'll be happening within a year.
What else can you do after that?
Well, it might be episode 1 of the next season. You might say the new year, right?
We are back. I'm still alive.
It's proof of life.
I'm still alive.
Anyway, and we're so glad that you guys could join us now that we're back. And some other stuff on the Wandering DMs channel. We have tomorrow, Sunday, we have our 2021 year in review, where we're going to reflect on all the wonderful guests and topics that we've talked about, and maybe some things that Paul and I have changed our mind about since we did a show. Probably thanks to some really intelligent viewer telling us something we didn't know is why that would happen. And let's see what else. Paul on Monday will be doing the campaign finale of 10 Dead Rats. He's been playing that game for 2 years.
Very nice.
And that'll be the last episode. We said that was going to happen last week, and then someone got sick, unfortunately, so we couldn't do it last week. So tomorrow will be the 2-year campaign finale of 10 Dead Rats, our Warhammer D&D smash up. And probably in the next day or two, if he hasn't already done it, we're going to be releasing our dungeon design dash that we created a dungeon on air live on Wandering DMs one Sunday, and that is titled WDM01, the Asymmetric Monastery of the Deranged Barbarians. Berserkers. Something like that.
And your own handwriting.
That will be free to all of our patrons. So if you are a patron this month, you will be getting that as a Christmas gift. Christmas gift.
If you're not a patron, give yourself a Christmas gift and become a patron. See?
Brilliant.
Right?
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. All right. So I think there were some questions, but they were answered.
Yeah. You, listen to Bakriez. He's very knowledgeable about this. The whole point is to specifically integrate it with a classic D&D campaign, and that's exactly why I wrote it, and that's exactly what was on my mind for years. And if we're playing traditional D&D, first edition, BX, original D&D, second edition, stuff like that, that's exactly what it does. Goal number 1 was to simulate what happens if you actually played it out in D&D and not have to roll thousands of dice.
Get something else.
So what are the standings? What are the standings going to see as we come towards the end of season 2?
I don't think I'm going to win this season. I do believe I'm 2 games behind at this point.
That is exactly correct.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that myself.
Oh no, wait! Because if we play New Year's Eve, we could still tie. But if I lose tonight, then I'm screwed.
Well,
and
okay.
lose the season.
There's another thing. Okay, there's another thing is that I'm still planning a tiebreaker. So technically, after 16 games.
Yeah.
The current record is me 8.5 and
you
6.5 because we tied at one point.
Okay.
Insanely. So theoretically, even if this was our last episode, if you win tonight, and then we do a tiebreaker, like you could win a half and I would lose a half, and then we would be tied at 8.
Okay, all right.
And then if that happens, we'll have to play.
Well, how are we gonna play tie? Oh yeah,
New Year's Eve.
We're gonna do the. Is it okay to say online?
It is, but I've decided not. I've actually decided against that because what you and I both have intuition for is rock paper scissors.
Yes.
So what we should do is you and I should play rock paper scissors on camera and watch everybody marvel as we tie about 8 times in a row.
Well, maybe recording it might totally
jinx it.
Yeah, it might throw us off. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure people don't want to hear us ramble on and on about it. So Dan, what army did you pick tonight?
I'm so glad you asked, Isabelle. So I call this my army of the end times.
Oh, interesting.
And I have brought elder races such as dwarves and elves. So I have 20 figures of dwarven foot in chainmail with axes, and I have 10 figures of elven archers.
Those dwarven, are they like armor like 16 or something totally ridiculous?
No, they're 5.
Okay.
They're 5. So if we have not played in a while, we're both going to be rusty on the rules. So I'll just say it out loud.
Rusty.
When you attack them, you're going to roll some dice, and the dice have to come up 5 or more to hit them.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that. Unless I'm in long range, then it's got to be 6.
And my elves are armor 4.
It hasn't been that long.
And I also have 4 figures of heavy horse who are
Very
armor
nice.
6, of course.
Yes, of course.
6, nothing.
And
else.
what are those? The elves?
These are standard elven archers.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you bring?
I brought my beloved Goblin Archers.
And a lot of them.
And a lot of them, yeah, because they're super cheap.
Right.
And you can make really funny voices when they shoot or when they die, whichever way. I brought a troll, right? I brought
which represents 10 trolls.
Thank you.
You brought 10 trolls, represented by 1 figure. This is mostly for the viewers. It's not really for you. I know you know.
I brought 3 ogres.
3 figures of ogres. Representing 30 ogres.
And 3 Gnoll longbows.
Right.
And you don't have to say, but
I won't.
If you want to say.
I won't.
Yeah.
Right. So you brought big things. You brought
did.
You brought Gnolls, which have 2 hit dice, and ogres with 4 hit dice, and trolls that have 6 dice. And when you handed me your slip of paper earlier, I was like, oh, okay, Gnolls and trolls and ogres and goblins. And it was like about 5 minutes later, I did a double take and was like, that's a lot of goblins.
That is a lot of goblins.
That represents 180 goblins on the table right there.
Yeah, very good.
Now, here's the thing we actually probably do want to remind ourselves of. So special abilities for the units in question.
Yeah, very good.
I will tell you because I wrote it down.
Tell me because okay.
So my elves can hide in woods.
Yes.
So when we set up, if woods show up, I can have them off table somewhere in the woods.
Yep.
My dwarves can dodge giants, and that was very important 2 episodes ago, right? So my dwarves get +1 armor when your ogres attack.
Oh, even the ogres? So anything that's big?
Correct. Anything ogre size or bigger. So you see your index
'cause I'm a
finger says giant
class.
class, right? So the ogres and the trolls. That's it. Ogres and trolls. They attack my dwarves. I have armor 6 effectively. Yes.
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, I was happy that you brought big stuff. Yeah.
My where did I see that? Something I have can hide in the woods. My Gnolls.
No. Those would be bugbears.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
What your Gnolls do have is they have +2 morale bonus.
Oh, that's
so when you roll
too.
morale for the Gnolls, it's +2, which is pretty big on 2 dice. Your trolls, of course, regenerate.
Yes.
So at the end of every turn, if they're injured, 1 health comes back.
Yes.
And finally, the goblins do have light weakness.
Yes.
So when we roll randomly for weather, you've got a 2 in 6 chance that they're totally gimped. So viewers, if you see us screw up any of those things, feel free to remind us in chat that we need to fix something. Like, for example, if there's some advantage that I should have that we forgot about, please tell me. That's really all you need to tell us about.
Are you done here?
I think I'm done.
Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, very good. What do we do?
We roll for initiative.
1 die?
Correct.
1!
5. I thereby force Isabelle to set up.
It's a very good start.
To set up first.
Now we do terrain.
Correct.
8, which I think is nothing. No, it's 8.
Yeah, 6 and.
Oh, it's woods.
Oh, look at that! It's woods. Things are coming up my way.
Stupid little elves to hide in.
I really feel like I'm going to drop stuff tonight. Like, I just feel like I'm not, I haven't practiced this enough. I'm usually going to drop stuff.
Yeah, put your stuff away there.
Getting out of the way.
Just going to put 1 tree.
You're the, you have the art degree.
Yeah, but I don't do art anymore, so I feel like, it's okay for me to just use 2 trees and be symmetrical.
That's sort of a deep cut. Anyway, yeah. So we go back and forth 3 times.
5.
With terrain.
Hill.
That's a hill.
That's what I want. Interesting. 7, nothing.
That's nothing. Also nothing. A dearth of terrain.
9. More woods.
Oh, more woods.
Oh, and I swear a lot if you're new at this, just so you know.
Right. See, that's what. See, YouTube always comes up warning me about like this. No. This we've scanned, and this video has heavy obscenities in it.
It does, and it's usually funny.
It usually starts about an hour into the stream, is what happens. At the moment, we're pretty polite and friendly, and then an hour later, it's much more tense. So where are my elves gonna be?
Hiding.
Yeah.
Like cowards.
Like clever, cunning combatants like Hannibal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Knock yourself out. More woods.
More woods. Holy moly. That is all the woods.
Yeah, I have a tree. Or 2 or 3. Oh my goodness. Are you serious here?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh my! Oh, 4. Ugh, it does make me kind of.
Verklempt.
Yeah. Okay.
So there is our setup, and then now we roll for weather. I think. Right.
Yes.
Pretty sure. So I'll let you roll. Now remember, there's 2 suns here, right? This one, 2 visibles, and this one.
Mm-hmm.
So if those come up, your goblins are in bad shape.
I just get -1.
Correct. To morale and hits. To morale and attacks.
I don't know. You made the rules.
Yes, I can confirm that. And if it...
Don't care.
Okay, now that's actually heavy rain.
Oh, it's heavy rain.
Yeah, that's actually the one heavy rain
It's
result.
not good for your horses,
That's
right?
correct. It's not good for anybody. So
not good for my longbows or my...
Yeah. Everybody's going to be half move.
Oh, God.
And it's -1 to all missiles. And pikes and horses all lose their special attacks.
Yes!
Oh, man.
Agincourt all over again.
Damn it.
You know,
God damn it!
I gave a tour at the Met and I had to explain Agincourt to someone.
God damn it! I was just thinking about that last night, and I was
going?
thinking, well, I got to turn on the rain. I got to turn on the rain version of the stream. Oh Lord! And now I have to switch the cameras again. God damn it! What a mess this is tonight. I'm so sorry, everybody.
What are you doing?
Well, this is the second scene that's got the rain audio, and the cameras are all screwed up.
Don't worry about the rain. Why? Who cares?
What? The rain's essential.
It's not essential.
Completely essential.
Don't mess up the cameras again. See, your rain.
Okay. So there's a subtle rain audio playing as we do this.
I can't hear anything.
Well, no, the audio doesn't come to us.
Oh, I see.
We would need headphones or something like that.
All right. Anyway,
Damn it!
I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Okay, so half move for everybody, -1 to all missiles, like my elves and your goblins, and my horses lose their double attacks everywhere. That is brutal.
So
That is
ogres
brutal.
that just punch people, right?
Correct.
Or whatever.
Yep. Gentle beings.
I would have 4 hits.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And as a result, they're +1 to hit. Right, so your ogres are +1 to hit, your trolls are +2 to hit.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
No. I'll politely disagree, but. And Isabelle will be setting up her forces first.
What am I gonna do? So we all lose half our moves.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is let's see the trolls. I move 12. Ogres move 9. The archers move 9. What the hell else do I have? That's it. Oh, the Gnolls.
Oh, wow, this is bad for me.
Curse, it started early. Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about Agincourt like last night. Actually, I was doing some analysis for this game, and I think my thought was, everybody, English longbows beat French cavalry. I'm like, how often does that happen? That's ridiculous. They just happen to be in this special situation with like woods and swamp and rain and a bottleneck. How often is that going to happen?
So is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 is here. No, is it 3 inches?
It's
no,
6. It's
6
6
inches.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So. I don't know because you're gonna hide in the woods. I'm just gonna have a line of attackers, and then we'll see what happens. That's all you can do. Right. 6. Oops. It's gonna diagonal like that. Close enough. Look this way, hon. Yeah, because I don't know where you're gonna go. So missile, I'm gonna be we're -1 to hit.
Correct. For everybody.
So that's not good. I don't know. I don't remember how to play this game.
It's an easy game.
Goblin Archers. 9. Split moves 12 is. My troll moves 12.
Now I really wish I didn't have this terrible terrain over here. This is awful.
Well, yeah, I know. But,
Okay.
that's what you wanted.
Okay, so that's my setup, and my elves are hidden.
Your horses are just like gonna go backwards in the woods because it's already
You have negative movement.
Negative movement.
Paladin Rest, thanks for dropping by. Talk to you later.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really good. I was so impressed.
All right,
Okay.
so I guess I go now.
It's turn 1. It's your turn.
Turn 1.
Declare your movement.
Everybody's gonna go full.
Great.
Except for the troll, it's just gonna basically keep as a one line. I don't know what else to do.
Get it.
So basically, I'm moving 4.5 because of the rain.
So everybody's 9 except your trolls. I get it. Alrighty. These guys are all going to go full.
Okay.
Which is awful. So my dwarves is going to be a slow game.
It's going to be a very slow game.
So my dwarves normally move 4, but it's 4.5. But in the woods, it's like 2 inches. So I'm just going to go 2 inches in the woods.
Okay.
Close enough. So it's halved for the rain, then halved again for the woods. So right here. And then these horses can go 6, so they're just still outside the woods.
6 is half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's your turn.
Same deal.
Great.
We move full and the troll keeps up. So it's a very slow march to the terrain ahead of us. And then we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll just fight in the woods.
Okay, so going forward
2 inches.
2 inches. Come on, guys.
So you have to. Maybe we should start playing music so that to wake up the people watching.
And then so my horses. So it's.
So that's going to be interesting. So you're at -4 in the.
Well, it's a fraction. So the rain. And penalties are all doubled for horses. So actually, I'm already the rain alone brings me down to 1/4, which is 3 inches, and then the woods are going to have that. So I'm moving 1.5 inches.
Okay. We'll just put them behind
Okay.
the.
So they're actually slower than the dwarves here in the
Yeah.
woods. This is wretched.
But they might not stay, so just put them.
Whew.
Okay,
We're not
here
going
we
to
go.
need these dice for a while.
All right, so 4.5 for me.
Should turn off this sound my phone's making nowadays.
It's kind of. I'm surprised that you are letting that happen on your phone.
I guess I am too. Now I wish that I put some terrain over there just to break up your line. I thought I was being super clever by owning all the woods. Okay. Okay, so same deal. So that's 2 inches, and these dwarves are just barely coming out of the woods at this point. These guys can barely keep up. And it's your turn. Crazy.
Everybody's going to move to about here, which is probably less than 4.5.
Okay.
No, maybe it's just 4.5. Okay, so everybody moves full again.
It's so true that all great plans last right up until you get to the table, and then it's I don't know what's going on.
And then that's totally not how I saw using any of those guys at all. But here we are. I don't have ice cream if I lose, but I do have really good French candy, so I'm okay.
So my dwarves are coming out of these woods.
Yeah.
So now they're at 4.5, but I got to pay 2 inches to go up these hills.
Yep.
I got to pay 2 inches to get up these hills, so I don't think I have enough movement to do both.
Right.
So there's 1 inch plus 2 inches, so that's 3 inches. Yeah, and I don't have enough to go up the hill. That's awful. So I'm right here. We'll get up there next time. And these guys go for an 1.5 inches.
Alright, so the missile units are gonna stay where they are, and then these guys are gonna move 4.5.
Got it.
We're ready for those dwarves.
Right,
Boss.
the Gnolls have bows too. Okay. I'm gonna send the dwarves forward. The horses are gonna left face, turn towards me, and start coming this way.
Okay. I need about 3 years, Doc.
Correct. I'm gonna move this tree out of the way, so in 3 years when that happens, it will be good. Okay, so these guys are moving 4.5. So it's 2 inches to get up to the top, and then another 2.5 inches. So they're right there. So this costs, normally would be 6 inches, and then they can go 1/8. They can go 6 divided by 8, which is 3/4 of an inch this way.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna shoot you. So we're in short range.
Better measure that just to be sure. Probably right.
We're in short range.
What I think the back row, maybe the front row definitely, but the back row.
Well, okay, the front row. So these guys maybe not, but these guys are all in short range.
Yeah. Okay.
And then these the range is 21.
Yeah.
So.
Understood. Let's just call it short range to make it easy.
Okay. So I got -1 to hit anyway.
Correct.
So.
You need 6s
So I need 6
for your goblins.
for my goblins. The Gnolls, I have +2.
No, that's their morale.
Oh, I don't have a +2 to hit
Correct.
as well? Oh, okay.
Correct.
All right.
So everybody needs 6s.
Okay.
Yep.
And the Gnolls have what for, do you have 2?
Correct. They do.
Per... Okay, so, alright, so then I have, 18 Goblin Archers.
Yeah. I was gonna do that.
Oh, but I should do things separately, right? This
Nope,
unit and that unit.
Oh yeah, which
Right.
which unit you're shooting?
They're both the same, right?
Correct.
Okay, these guys are gonna shoot this
Mm-hmm.
unit, and then these two are gonna shoot this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do these guys first. Okay.
So the fact that Isabelle's units are standing still, they get 2 dice of shooting.
Kevin only makes an appearance in episode of season 3. Okay, so these guys.
Yeah.
1 hit.
Oh man.
1 hit.
Okay. They're only 1 health, so every hit's a kill.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do these guys against this. 1 hit. Two
There's
hits.
2 hits. Crap.
And then the Gnolls. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 hits. Oh, those. Wow, that would be sweet.
Oh, sick. Okay, so my morale checks. Now dwarves are lawful, so they get +1 for that. So morale checks here. 8 divided by 2 is 4, +1 for their health, +1 because they're lawful. So the dice need to come up at least 3.
Mm-hmm. Could happen.
Don't roll snake eyes. It's happened before.
Could happen.
And these guys here, so 5 divided by 5 is 1, +1 for their health, +1 because they're lawful. So I need the dice to come up 6. 10! Easy game. He said after losing half of his dwarves on the first attack. Okay, so still in the game at least. So, cavalry is going to keep on their slow and steady, like a tortoise. Like a tetsudo, perhaps, you might think. A heavily armored, very slow-moving formation, which is very, very useful for the Romans, right?
Worked for them.
Yeah.
Look what happened to them. Where are they now?
Right. So the dwarves are gonna go as far as they can. So they're gonna go attempting to charge down the hill there, and as they do that, the elves, which I've put right at the edge of these woods here and here, are gonna wheel out onto the hill.
Bastardly elves.
So 12 divided by, so these guys are going 1.5 inches in the woods, like we said. Do this here, great. So I have my full 4.5 inches. I don't have to pay going down the hill. So
no.
Am I in contact?
No.
Am I in contact 4.5?
No.
God,
No, you are not.
Really?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh shit!
Oh, so upset!
I'm not giving.
I'm so upset. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You should give me that. You should give me that 1/4 inch.
It's not a 1/4 inch. It's
That's
half
a 1/4 inch over there. That's.
And this is like really far. Come on, you know that.
Do you know how many warnings I'm going to get from YouTube because of this?
Well, it's not my fault that you're swearing. It's not my
crap. Well, you know, you could. You could give me the 1/4 inch.
I'm not giving you a 1/4 inch. This is more of a half inch. I told you that.
Jesus. It's, right, and then my elves.
Stupid little
right,
elves.
Yes. Okay. So here, so they're standing right here at the edge, going that way. So they got it. So their move is probably 12, right? Yeah. Okay. Their move is 12. It's 6 in the rain. I got to pay 2 to get up that hill there.
+2.
Yeah. So that's 4, and then just measure. So I have another 2 inches, right? So I can basically go to there. So I'll just move this guy here, this guy here, and here, and here. And that is a full move for these elves. So I'm going to get this out of the way. And the same thing's happening over there. Careful. Ah, jeez. Throwing everything. Okay, so same deal there. They can move 2 real inches. So I guess I can't actually get up that one. Let's call it this. All right, so that's my turn. Unfortunately, I don't get any attacks because my dwarves aren't in contact, and my elves had to move full, which doesn't permit any shooting at that point. So it's your turn.
All right.
Let me take a couple shots.
These guys are not moving. Ubs.
Things look so clean right now, but I feel like in about 30 seconds things are not going to be clean.
It's going to be pretty nasty. The ogre is going to move full to the hill. So he
Trolls?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The troll and then the ogre are gonna go in a line formation and go as far as they can. So they go 4.5. He can go 6 actually because he moves 12.
Yeah.
So he might actually get in contact. Maybe not.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And then these guys shoot these guys. These guys shoot these guys. And then these guys shoot
That's
these
really
guys.
bad. That's actually really bad for me.
I know.
You hate that. You hate coming up short on a charge against archers. Yep.
Okay, so if he turns like this, that's one.
Yeah, 1.
1.
Yeah.
And so I have 5 left.
Correct.
So that's, I think I'm just gonna bring me just to the
Yeah,
bottom
you're
of
going
the
to pay
hill.
2 to get up.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go here.
Great. Thank you, Hill.
And then these guys are gonna go like this, so that's half their move.
Right. So you got about
So
2
that's
inches left.
2.25, so I have 2.25 left. 2.25.
Interesting.
All right, so here we go. 18 of these guys. 9 of these guys.
Right.
4, 6, 8, 9, and I need against these guys, and I need 6s.
Correct.
Nothing.
No 6s. Mm-hmm.
That means I'm overdue.
Oh no, you're right.
3, 4, 4 hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
4 hits.
Shit. 2, 3, 4.
And then the Gnolls are shooting the same unit.
That's terrible.
1.
Yeah.
And then these guys, the can't see sweet enough. 1 hit. One hit.
Jeez. Wow.
You're lucky that I don't roll very well.
I'm not feeling very lucky at all right this second. So morale check here.
Once again, I love that joke. Once again, the dwarves have come up short. That's clever. I like it. Thanks.
It's a.
Sorry, it's not funny.
I think I'm adding 2 here. I'm just adding 2.
Are you adding 2?
You killed more than is remaining, so
Yes.
I get the health and the lawful.
Okay.
So if the dice come up 7, they're still in it. 7 it is!
Stupid dwarves.
Ta-da!
You know.
Oh, good lord.
For God's sake.
You know, I knew tonight I was going to be smashing everything up. So over there I'm going to be adding 3, so the dice can come up 6. I can do this. 5!
Yes! They're gone!
That group routes.
Get out!
That is too much missile fire to take. That's awful.
What's your armor for your stupid little arms over
Well,
there?
normally 4. In the rain, you're going to need 5s.
Why do we need 5 in the range? Oh, because I have a
Yeah.
-1 to hit.
Wow. Well, I don't have much choice here. So these dwarves are going to charge your gnolls.
Fine.
I don't know what else to do with these guys. So I'm not within 40. Is that troll within 45 degrees of these elves? I think he is. Because they're facing that way.
I don't think so. They're totally.
You're right. So they're
totally
always
in the
facing
back.
square, right? So we always assume people are facing square. So I agree. So unfortunately, for these guys are don't have the trolls in range. So I'm gonna just pivot these guys 45 degrees to get the trolls
What?
in range, and then shoot at them.
What? How dare you?
And then these guys are gonna take a half move up to the top of the hill so they can shoot something. And then these guys are gonna come out of the woods, or try to. So there's an 1.5 inch move in the woods. Yeah. And these guys pivot like this.
It means they only shoot once.
Correct. I And then, so those guys are 6. It costs 2 to come up, so it's just 1 inch of movement. So I think that guy can come up, and this guy can come up, and this guy can go over there, and this guy can go over there. Does that guy have a field of this guy has a field of shot at those goblins, right? Clearly.
Which one? Which one?
This guy. That's a clear line of shot.
Well, sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna live to regret that.
Okay. So these elves shoot at your trolls. Ooh, should I do that? Is that the best use? Oh, and of course these dwarves charge into combat. So these elves shoot those goblins.
Mm-hmm.
These dwarves fight. And these elves... They've got to. I've got to shoot those trolls. I have no choice about that. So here we go. So my dwarves against your gnolls. Your gnolls are armor 5.
-1 in the rain.
Only for missiles.
Damn it!
Not for melee.
Right.
Only for missiles.
Right.
So I still need 5s.
Damn it!
You're 2 health, so I need to get 2 hits to knock one down.
1.
These elves shoot those goblins. They're in short range.
Are they? Did you check?
I will. Definitely.
What's their range?
15, I think. I mean, 15 is the shortest, so they're clearly in the...
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, but I only get 1 die each because I had to move 1, 2, 3. There's 5 dice coming up.
What's their armor? 4?
Yeah, 4. So I need 5s.
No, nothing.
There are no hits. And
Amazing.
your troll has armor 5, so I need 6s. Same deal here. Here's 5 dice. 1 hit.
But he regenerates after that, so. But we'll do
That's
that
right.
later.
I think now is later because now is when you would roll morale checks.
Yes.
Now is later.
If you're done.
I think I'm pretty well done.
Okay, so he regenerates.
Yeah. Well, damn it. Damn it. It's your turn.
Okay. These guys don't move. These guys don't move. These guys will move as far as they can, 4.5. Even if they have to go around here,
Okay.
they might have to go around him. He goes up to the hill to attack your elves.
Mm-hmm.
And the goblins are gonna move half, so that's 2.25.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I want to try to be in short range, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Got it.
Okay, so he moves up here,
Yeah.
right? So we'll agree that it's
Right.
okay. They go 4.5. Here.
Let me get the card out of these dwarves because it's going to be in the way.
Yeah. They move 2.25.
Interesting.
Right?
Yep.
Like that. Okay, so they're gonna shoot these guys.
Yep.
They're gonna shoot him. Is that possible?
Now remember, if he's within 1 inch of your trolls, we would split the attacks up.
Right, but he's not, right?
Well,
This guy?
you declare it and then we'll measure.
This guy.
Okay.
He's not within 1 inch.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Measure it. Okay. And we're at the point where we are debating over quarter-inch measurement.
Absolutely.
All right, you win that
and
one.
the swearing
You
will
win that
begin.
one.
All right. And the Gnolls basically have to be in melee. So could I have some dice, please? So let's do the Elves. So the Elves are going to be armor 5.
They're
up here.
Yes, for shooting.
Okay.
Yes.
6, 8, 9. So I have 18.
This is bad. The fact that you're getting multiple full volleys off, this is wretched to me. This is
no hits. I'm overdue. I hope it works. Say that again.
Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
That wipes them all out.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're one hit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, most everything usually is.
Oh, I thought there were multiple hits.
No,
oh, God.
They just massacred the whole unit. They're all dead.
Oh, that's awesome. Shit. Oh, man. I'm like crushing him.
Yeah.
Great. So these guys against those elves. So
Yeah.
I have 9.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
And 5s.
Yep.
1 hit.
Okay, so you got the group on top.
Right. The Gnolls against your dwarves. How does that work now?
They just roll 3 dice. They're not high health enough to get any bonuses for that.
Do we get any kind of bonus because they're big?
They're not big enough.
They're not big
spindly.
enough. Oh, they're not
They're
big.
tall, but they're spindly.
Oh, they're not like the ogre.
Correct.
Okay.
They're a step down from.
So, and what's your armor? 5?
5.
Oh, that's not going to be as easy as I thought. 2 hits.
God damn it.
And then the ogre against you.
Those are trolls. Those are 2 trolls.
The troll.
I know some people do in fact call trolls ogres.
Sorry.
It's in the book.
The troll.
No,
yeah, but I have ogres, so let's be clear here.
So they get 2 attacks and they're at +2 to hit because those trolls are enormous.
So I need a 3.
Correct. You need a 2.
I thought you.
Their armor's 4.
Oh, their armor's 4.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because I was a missile. That's why it was 5.
Yep.
2 hits.
This is the worst. This is the worst drubbing I've ever seen.
I know.
Sorry. Or at least the worst drubbing I've ever taken, I'll say that. So these dwarves, I'm adding 2.
Right.
Health and alignment.
Yeah.
So I need a 7. And they break and they're done.
Sometimes the games go like that where, one of us gets, like, totally walloped.
It's not that common.
It's not that common, but it can happen. It can happen.
So same thing here. So elves are also lawful here.
Right.
So you've killed more than are remaining. So again, I'm adding 2 and the dice didn't come up 7. And they also break and they're done. They're crushed by combined fire. Giant mob.
It's better when That's true. That's true. Would you like to concede? Because
you haven't lost any figures, have you?
I have not. I was trying to think, but I'm like, no, I have not. I mean, you have your horses in the woods over there, and it's going to take them about 3 years to come out. I can go get them.
Okay, my horse is right face, and they're going to start going out towards your trolls.
All right.
Like 3 quarters of an inch, so I do that and then go like this, and it's your turn. The dam does not surrender.
Okay, great. So we're just all gonna start marching towards you then. So okay. Great. The troll is gonna go on top of the hill. So we agree that that's actually he's got 6, right? So he's got 4 really. So he's gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys are gonna march this way. So they have 4.5 and 2 to go to the top of the hill. So that's 2.5.
Yep.
And if they turn, that's 1. So that's 1.5.
Sure.
right? So they're about here.
Great.
Like that. These guys go 4.5. So they'll be at their foot here, and so these guys will be.
If I was a gracious player, I would concede.
I know, but you're.
I'm really not.
You're not gonna.
I'm bitter.
Great.
So
as long as you know.
So that effectively costs 8 inches right there, and then they have 1 inch left, and I'm stuck.
Right. Great. Wonderful.
I'm not entirely sure it's physically possible for me to get up the hill.
I don't think you can. Okay, so these guys can go 4.5.
Yep.
So the first guy can be in contact, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna put him like that.
Right.
Okay. And then the ogre moves 6, so he's also gonna be in contact.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Trolls.
Troll. God damn it, troll. And then the gnolls, so that's 2.5. Well, I mean that's 4. So
Just put them on the first tier.
Yeah,
I would say.
yeah, they're all gonna be here. And these guys are here. And then these guys can follow after.
All right. Just think about what an epic victory this is going to be. I want all the viewers just think about what an amazing victory this is going to be when my squad of knights wipes out this entire evil army.
Oh! I see that I see what you're doing.
I'm going to call this episode. I think the name of this episode is going to be "The Charge of the Dark Brigade."
Yep.
Because of all the mud that's on
us. Could I have some dice?
I thought I would be right.
No.
It just felt like I should.
So the ogre, God damn it, the troll has a +2.
Yes.
So I need a 4.
I agree.
And I have 2 dice.
You do?
It's 1 hit. Now I have trolls. Ogres.
Correct.
God! Do I have +2 to hit?
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit, so I need a 5.
Correct.
And I just 1.
That's right.
Okay. No, nothing.
That's great.
Great.
My turn. We fight. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
So I have 2 figures in contact with the trolls and 2 figures with the the ogres there. So I only get 1 die per figure for 2 reasons. 1, the rain would do that, and 2, the woods would do that. So effectively half deck. So against the ogres, I need 5s. They're both armor 5. Okay, so here's the attack on the ogres. 1 hit. And here I'm attacking the trolls. No hits.
Great. I'm gonna wrap or whatever the fuck you call that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Point is 3 of them are gonna be in contact. No? Right?
I think that the back one has to move too far for that. So
Okay.
I think, yeah.
All right, fine. We'll put him here.
Yeah.
Not a
I'll
problem.
let that-
Not a problem. The gnolls are gonna go here.
Yeah.
Just in case you think if you kill all of those,
Yeah, I
you
do.
still have to kill
That's
all
the
of
plan.
these.
Understood.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you for outlining my plan.
You do get that, right?
Right. I do.
Okay. Great. Okay, and we're waiting for you here with our little missiles.
Now, what are you going to need to hit me with those missiles?
Well, these guys, they're gonna need a 6.
I don't think so, because it's rain. I mean, that would be normally, but it's rainy, so I think
see.
what would you need there?
I see. Well, that's okay.
You would need what?
I'm gonna charge
I think you need a 7, right?
Okay,
you need a 7.
Fine, I'm gonna charge you.
How many? What are the odds? I'm trying to think of the odds there. How many?
You really think? Okay. You know what? I'm giving it to him.
I'm trying to rattle her.
He is trying to rattle me. Trolls.
New trolls here.
I need
5s. I mean
4s.
4s, right. Oh,
2 hits.
Fuck me.
So 1 down. Thank you. And then ogres.
Yeah. You need 5s.
I need 5s. 1 hit.
Okay, so that racks up 2, and this guy goes down.
So now
So I need to make morale checks. Now I assume that I'm just going to make all my morale checks from now on. So
Right.
2 divided by 2 is 1, plus 2 for their health.
Mm-hmm.
So I need the dice to be 6.
No problem.
Yes.
No problem. What could go wrong after this?
And we keep fighting. So
Right,
I get 1 die against your trolls.
Yep.
That's a
That's a
that's a
1.
natural 1. Now, some people say that, it would be better if the mechanics were rolled low.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd call like a 1 an ace, because it would be the very best thing you could possibly roll.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You should rewrite your rules
I've been
that way.
thinking, we've been discussing it on the Discord server. If you're a patron, you should get on our Discord server on the OSR channel and check that out.
Great.
We've totally been talking about that. I'm glad you brought
That's
it up.
wonderful.
Now over here, unfortunately, those rules are not happening, and of course a 4 wouldn't have hit.
Okay,
which
so
way.
now this guy goes here.
Yeah.
So give me that. I don't know why you keep taking those away from me.
I'm trying to keep the table clear.
Okay, this is the troll.
Dear. Yeah.
And he needs 4.
4s.
I'm going to do that every time. 2
Oh,
hits.
God. You're murdering me to death.
I am. These are the ogres.
Still have my flag, man. Follow the flag.
All I need is 1 hit, and he's completely
Yeah.
done. I need 5s.
Correct. No 5s, no 5s.
2 5s. He's done, and then I stomp on his head.
So you
All right.
lost no
I have
figures.
0 figures.
You lost no figures. Let me see. So we're now. Let's see the record here. So now it's 8.5 to 7.5.
7.5.
With a tiebreaker pending.
And
on the half.
actually, shouldn't I get like a half point just for like not losing any figures? Shouldn't that count for something?
Maybe in season 3. Maybe
No.
in season 3 that'll be.
It should count for 1.5. See, I'm not the only one who thinks that.
Shut up, William.
Perfect game, perfect.
You took
daughter.
wounds. You took wounds. Hey, not a perfect game. You took wounds.
I did.
There's injuries.
It's true.
Is that a perfect game? I don't think so. Oh man. Get out of here.
All right. Well, anyway, I gotta sleep because I have a
Yeah.
role.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I
yeah.
have a role to play tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow I'm the psychic.
Well, I hope you have a good time with that. I hope you have a
will.
wonderful, wonderful time with that. All right. Well, thank you for joining for that massacre. Now, I feel like, so that one, the weather really nailed me. Because, so I felt like I was doing great with all these woods terrain.
Right.
Of lots of options to where to put my elves.
Yeah.
And I really thought that, as you saw, what I was trying to do is get the dwarves up there.
Yeah.
And then have the elves cut in behind them to have dwarves guarding hills. Right. And then the horse was actually meant to be a feint.
Yeah, but I think I think you misjudged how slow your dwarves were gonna be in the woods.
It was dicey. I mean, it was dicey. So I didn't have many good options. So once the rain came up, I didn't have many good options because I blocked myself entirely in with these woods.
Yeah.
And then the rain comes in, and then I'm totally screwed getting through the heavy terrain.
Yeah.
And you could your open side, which was meant to be a killing field, suddenly becomes something that you can put a nice organized army marching.
Well, and I can
through.
go a lot faster.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks for
I know
watching.
I did.
Thanks for watching.
I thoroughly enjoyed giving a little whipping.
If you are a patron of the Wandering DMs, please get on the Discord channel and join the argument about whether Gnolls are supposed to be 1-hit die or 2-hit dice originally. Yeah, maybe they should have been 1-hit die.
Well, shoulda, woulda.
So you are traveling for the holidays in a couple weeks.
Yeah, in 1 week actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So fast.
I know, right?
You're going so fast and everything. But we'll plan to be back New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah. Let's try to plan that.
And we'll have a capstone. That might be the fun. That might decide. That's going to decide the season.
We'll decide the season, yeah. And we'll do a rock paper scissors. See who gets the half point.
Right, exactly. So again, if you haven't had a chance to see Isabelle in the short thriller "The Perfect Daughter," look at the link I've got on YouTube again. Would be great. Look for the Wandering DM's 2021 year in review tomorrow, Sunday.
Very good.
Watch for the 10 Dead Rats campaign finale Monday night.
Very good.
And then the channel will be basically on break after that, but we'll be back New Year's Eve.
Excellent.
Crazy. Okay.
I hope everybody's doing well out there and
Definitely.
kind of keeping it together.
Absolutely. And whatever you're doing around the holidays, we like to be quietly at home, as some people like to move around and do louder celebrations. So either way, we respect it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, good. So glad you guys joined us.
Yes.
I had a terrible time, just to be perfectly clear. I had a terrible time tonight, but it was somewhat better with you guys who were here, so thank you very much.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.